Hey, welcome. Domain Dave here from cheapwinefinder.com. As always, talking about value-priced wines in a world where there are no new wines. Something just fell out. The wine industry, the wheels came off. I don't know what's going on, but we've got a new one today. It's $5.99 from Trader Joe's, and it's the Foggy Vale Paso Robles Grenache 2023. It is from the Miller Family Vineyards. Miller Family has been in California one way or another since the 1870s, but themselves farming since the 1940s and having vineyards since the 1970s. And they own a couple of the most well-respected vineyards in the Central Coast. This one is out of Paso Robles, which they're from. I don't know. There's no notes or anything about this. I don't know why they never can put notes on how it was made or whatever from an inexpensive wine, because all you got to do is write up one page of just brief things that would be interesting, and they never do. So we have a Grenache, or not a Grenache, a Grenache. Grenache is from the Rhone Valley for the most part in France. And then there's Garnacha from Spain. I'm not sure if it's French or Spanish, though there is a town in Spain, northeast Spain, that is called Garnacha. So maybe it's from the town with the name, but I don't know. It's never really that simple for some reason. Grenache is usually a blending grape, and often it is teamed with Syrah and others, but Syrah is the main one. Grenache is sleek and kind of focused, and Syrah is big and juicy, and you put those two together, and what Grenache doesn't have, Syrah does, and what Syrah doesn't have, Grenache does. That's a good thing. So you don't get Grenache on its own that often, but it is a thing. It is a good grape, and it can be nice. It tends to be dark and focused. Take a sip. It's blackberry, a little bit of spice to it, maybe some raspberry in there, licorice. And then everything I read on it, they're talking about there's licorice, and yeah, there is. It's a nice licorice, but it's all those dark flavors. Smacking my lips a little bit. As it opens up, when I first tasted it, was kind of tight, and the fruit wasn't really rounded, and now it's a little bit more rounded. Just take another sip. And I wouldn't say this is a sipping wine per se. It's $5.99, and it's kind of strange to say that a $5.99 wine is a food wine, but I'm thinking that a burrito bowl from Chipotle, a steak burrito bowl, or even any of those ones with the spice would go great with this. I mean, you don't need to spend a fortune. I mean, in Europe, the places where they have wine with their meals, lunch and dinner, they don't spend a lot of money for their wines. They just don't. So inexpensive food wines is actually the norm, not the standout. So this wine would be good with tacos, burgers. You know, maybe not McDonald's, maybe, but it could be. But if you got a place that actually makes a nice burger somewhere, this would go with it. I mean, if you just want to pop a top on a bottle and, you know, be very continental while you're eating burgers and fries, yeah, this would do it. Yeah, it's smoothing out as it opens up. I had it open for an hour, but now it's kind of reaching its peak. It's actually odd to me that sometimes the least expensive wines need to be decanted more than the most expensive wines, because least expensive wines, $5.99, need all the help they can get. Another thing that's kind of odd about this, about a year ago, Trader Joe's had a Paso Robles Grenache from the Beckett Family Vineyards. It was like $10. That was really, really good. This one is growing on me, but it's not that status. And that was a 2023 too, and that was released a year ago. It was July 17th that we did a review on it. I got a link to that on the website, The Cheap Wine Fighter, for the review. And my thought was, okay, if they released that a year ago, what's this been doing for a year? I don't know. Which kind of tells me that you don't sit a $5.99 wine around for an extra year just to do it. So, I don't know. I don't know the history of this. I don't know anything else. But I suspect it was never made to be $5.99. Though the one thing about the Miller family is way back in the day, I think they still do. They don't call it the same name, but Central Coast Wine Warehouse. It was a custom crush. They made wines for people. If you're a restaurant and you wanted your own wines, they would make it for you. Trader Joe's. I think there was a time where at least a quarter of the wines on the shelves were from the Central Coast Wine, and they were usually pretty good. So the Miller family's been, they have their own wines, but they've been affiliated with Trader Joe's in a very good way for a long time. So there we go. This is one. Open it up, get it with food where it can really reach its balance. Sipping, I don't know. You might like it sipping. Food, definitely. So adios, keep it cheap. This is Domain Dave. There we go. I'll be talking to you a couple of days about, I'm not sure what, but something good. So adios, keep it cheap. I'll be talking to you. Bye-bye.